Every single day, the moment your eyes open, a battle begins, not outside, not in the streets, not in the office. It starts inside your own mind. Your thoughts are the first opponents you face. Do you start your day by feeding fear, doubt, and hesitation, or do you face the morning with focus and courage? Let me tell you something. The way you begin today will shape everything that follows. One decision, one breath, one choice to take control, it matters more than you realize. Leaders, athletes, and people who succeed don't wait for life to hand them victory. They claim it the moment they wake up. Look around you. How many mornings have been wasted, scrolling, staring at a screen, letting worry creep in before you even stand up? Those mornings that slip away, they don't come back. Every hour you give to fear or distraction is an hour you steal from your growth, your power, your peace. Imagine if you could take just one morning and turn it into a foundation for strength, confidence, and clarity. That is exactly what you can do starting today. Don't let your mornings drift away like smoke. Capture them, own them, build from them. Anxiety is cunning. It strikes before you even get out of bed. It whispers lies. You're not ready. You can't do this. Something bad will happen. If you let it, it owns your first thought, and once it has that foothold, the day becomes a chain of fear and hesitation. But here's the truth. You have more control than you think. Your mind is yours. Your first thought is yours. You can decide to fight back, to replace that whisper of worry with a breath of courage, a statement of strength, a thought of purpose. Guard that first thought. It determines everything else. What you do in the first hour of your day sets the tone for everything else. A rushed, anxious morning creates chaos. A calm, focused morning creates power. The first steps, the first words, the first decisions, these are the stones you lay for your day. When you move intentionally, when you speak carefully, when you breathe with control, your morning builds a fortress of peace. Ignore it, and panic seeps in, shaping every choice, every interaction, every moment. The battle isn't against the world, it's against how you start your day. Win that, and the rest becomes easier. Let me tell you something, the cure for anxiety, for fear, for hesitation, begins now, this very morning. Not tomorrow, not later. Every morning you take control is a step toward freedom. Every morning you rise with purpose, speak with clarity, breathe with intention, and act with courage. You are rewriting your life. Today is the beginning. The moment you decide to own your morning, you are choosing peace over panic, action over fear, strength over doubt. This morning is yours. Claim it, control it, make it the start of everything you've ever wanted. Anxiety is not some distant problem. It's a thief that sneaks in while you're half awake. It steals your focus, your calm, your energy, before you even take the first step of your day. Think about it. One thought of worry, one spiral of fear, and suddenly your morning is gone, replaced with tension and hesitation. Every successful person you know understands this truth. They guard their mornings like treasure because they know what is lost when anxiety takes the lead. You don't have to be helpless. You can catch it, face it, and decide what dominates your mind. The first hour of your day sets the stage. If anxiety steals it, the rest follows. But if you take control, you reclaim power, clarity, and the freedom to act. Here's the reality. The morning isn't just the start of your day, it's the battlefield. Win it, and you control everything that comes after. Lose it, and anxiety dictates every move you make. Consider someone who wakes up, immediately scrolling through bad news, or replaying mistakes from yesterday. By the time they're out of bed, fear and doubt have already claimed their mind. Contrast that with someone who rises intentionally, breathes deeply, speaks positive words, and moves with focus. That person isn't just surviving, they're dominating their day. The difference between these two people isn't luck, it's morning mastery. Take ownership now. Don't hand your day over to anxiety before it even begins. Anxiety is relentless in the stories it tells. You're not enough, it whispers. Something will go wrong. You can't handle this. At first they sound small, but repeated, these lies grow, and suddenly you believe them. And once you believe them, they control your actions. Everyone has faced it. You wake up nervous, hesitant, unsure, thinking your mind is broken. Let me remind you, it's not broken, it's being tested. Every time you recognize these lies and refuse to obey them, you take a step toward freedom. Your mind is powerful, but it must be trained. Don't feed the lies. Call them out, confront them, and replace them with truth. Anxiety has a way of magnifying every small issue. A missed email, a late message, a minor setback. It turns these pebbles into mountains. Suddenly, simple tasks feel impossible. Small problems feel catastrophic. But here's the truth. Mountains only exist if you let them. One decision to breathe, one step to act, despite fear, one word of courage. These shrink the mountain back to a pebble. Think about times when you faced a challenge, and later realized it wasn't as big as it seemed. That same principle applies every morning. Don't let your mind exaggerate. Name the problem, face it, act, and watch the mountain crumble. Anxiety is like fire. It can warm you, or it can destroy everything you value. Left unchecked, it spreads, consuming your thoughts, your focus, your morning. But when you control it, you harness energy, clarity, and strength. Think of people who perform under pressure, athletes, leaders, artists. They don't eliminate fear, they control it. You must do the same. Recognize the sparks of anxiety, breathe, act, and channel it. If you don't, it will burn down the peace you could have built, leaving chaos behind. The morning is your battlefield, your sanctuary, your advantage. Control the fire, and the day is yours. Your brain is most alert and capable in the morning. It's not by accident. Biology designed it this way. Cortisol levels, focus, and willpower peak early, giving you an edge if you use it wisely. Every decision you make in the first hour shapes your clarity, confidence, and energy for the rest of the day. The people who achieve the most understand this. They don't waste their mornings on distractions. They start with purpose, intention, and action. Imagine if you treated your morning like the most valuable resource you own, because it is 1 hour, taken seriously, can set you ahead of people who wait for motivation to appear. Your brain is ready. Are you ready to lead it, or will you let it drift into worry and chaos? Look at your nights. They often make problems seem larger than they are. A single worry at night can grow into sleepless hours, feeding panic and doubt. But mornings are different. They magnify possibility, the sunlight, the clarity, the quiet. These are opportunities to reset, to plan, to act. If you begin your day with intention, you see chances others miss. Fear shrinks in the light of action, and hope grows when the mind is fresh. The night amplifies what could go wrong. The morning amplifies what you can make right. Your choice is simple. Start the day in fear or start it in purpose and strength. Think of your morning as the steering wheel of your life. Where you turn it, the day follows. If you steer with panic, worry, or distraction, the rest of your hours follow the same path. But if you steer with focus, clarity, and intention, everything aligns to your direction. Every great performer, every leader, every person you admire understands this principle. They don't leave the day to chance, they control the first steps, and the rest flows from that momentum. Your morning sets the tone, the pace, and the outcome. Grab the wheel, focus forward, and drive your life where it needs to go. Every morning you plant seeds, either of fear or of courage. Panic grows when you let your first thoughts be worry, scrolling, or hesitation. Courage grows when you start with discipline, focus, and action. Imagine choosing today to plant courage, speaking life into your mind, moving your body, setting a clear intention. Those small acts, repeated each morning, grow into confidence, peace, and control. What you sow at the start of your day is what you harvest by night. Ask yourself, are you planting what builds you or what breaks you? The power is in your hands. Plant courage, and watch your life change. Look at the people who changed the world, even in small ways. They didn't start their mornings distracted or reactive. They started with purpose. Benjamin Franklin, Oprah Winfrey, successful athletes and entrepreneurs. They all protected the first hours fiercely. They understood the quiet, the focus, the opportunity that mornings bring. And it wasn't about luck, it was about control, discipline, and intention. When you guard your morning, you gain more than time. You gain clarity, peace, and momentum. Your greatness starts with how you treat these hours. Treat them like treasure, because they are. Once it clicks, the power, the science, the principle, you can't go back. You see every morning as a chance to win, a chance to reset, a chance to move forward with energy and clarity. Wasted mornings feel like loss, but intentional mornings feel like progress, like victory. You begin to act differently. You breathe first, focus first, move first. You don't wait for motivation, you create it. Once you believe in the power of the morning, wasting it becomes impossible. The day is yours from the first moment. Own it, protect it, use it, and nothing can stand in your way. Before your phone buzzes, before emails demand attention, before anyone needs something from you, take one conscious breath. That first breath sets the tone for your entire day. It is a moment of ownership, a choice that says, I control this morning, I control my mind. Every successful person knows the value of that pause. You can allow the world to rush in and dictate your energy, or you can stand firm, claim that first moment, and decide how you want your day to unfold. One breath, taken with focus, can set peace into motion and silence the chaos before it begins. Command it, and the rest of the day follows. It only takes 60 seconds, but those 60 seconds can change your life. 1 minute of stillness, sitting, breathing, centering your mind, shuts down anxiety before it gains power. In that short pause, you reset your nervous system, quiet the racing thoughts, and set a foundation for clarity. Think of athletes before a game, or soldiers before a mission. They take a moment to center themselves. You are no different. That 1 minute is a declaration, you are in charge. Strength doesn't always roar. It can also be quiet, steady, deliberate. Take the stillness, own it, and watch your mind obey. There is a direct link between your breath and your state of mind. Fast, shallow breaths fuel fear. Slow, intentional breaths create calm and focus. Control your breath, and you can calm anxiety, sharpen concentration, and prepare for action. It's simple, yet most people overlook it. Repeat this to yourself. Control my breath, control my mind, control my mind, control my morning, control my morning, control my morning, control my life. These aren't just words, they are a blueprint. Every time anxiety rises, return to the breath. Every time doubt creeps in, anchor yourself with inhalation and exhalation. The mind will follow what the breath commands. Your day flows from the first rhythm you set. If you rise rushed, anxious and reactive, the day mirrors that chaos. If you rise purposeful, calm and deliberate, everything aligns to that energy. The rhythm of your breath, your first thoughts, your first actions, they dictate the tempo of the entire day. Think of it like music. A conductor sets the tempo, and the orchestra follows. Your mind is the orchestra, your morning is the conductor. Set it with intention, and every subsequent hour works with you, not against you. This rhythm is yours to define. Choose wisely. If you ignore this moment, if you rush into your day without command, anxiety will fill that space. It will dictate your focus, feed your fear, and steal your energy. You cannot let it. This is why the first breath matters more than anything else. Stand firm, claim it, use it to center yourself. If you do, you will notice the difference. Your thoughts are clearer, your body is calmer, and your mind is sharper. Every day begins with this choice. Breathe deliberately, breathe with purpose, and take back the control that anxiety tries to steal before the day even begins. Every morning, the words you speak shape your reality. They are the first builders of your day, constructing either strength or weakness, courage or doubt. When you speak life into yourself, you set a foundation that supports focus, energy, and peace. But careless words, even quietly whispered, feed fear and hesitation. Think about it. The language you use in the first 10 minutes after waking echoes through the next 10 hours. Leaders, athletes, and people who achieve mastery guard their words fiercely. They begin with affirmations, clear intentions, and statements of control. Your words are tools. Use them to build a strong, unshakable start. Words matter. When you say, "I'm anxious," your mind hears it and obeys. Anxiety grows stronger, fear deepens, and hesitation takes root. Now imagine saying, "I'm ready, I'm capable, I can handle this." That simple shift changes everything. Your brain responds to what you speak, guiding your thoughts, energy, and actions. The choice is yours every morning. Feed fear or feed strength. Remember, the first words you give yourself are the most powerful. Speak to yourself like someone you respect and want to succeed. Don't hand anxiety the microphone. Take it for yourself. Every word you say is a seed. What you plant in the morning determines what grows in your mind and day. Plant panic, and worry will grow everywhere you look. Plant courage and peace, confidence and clarity will bloom. It's simple, but often overlooked. People underestimate the impact of speaking with intention. Each phrase you repeat, each statement you allow yourself to hear, shapes your energy and focus. Make the conscious decision to plant words that lift, strengthen, and empower. Your harvest depends on it. A mantra is a short, repeatable phrase that centers your mind and sets your tone. Something as simple as "I am ready," "I am calm," "I control my day" can anchor your focus and neutralize rising anxiety. Repeat it while breathing deeply, while standing, while moving, whatever feels natural. This is your first act of leadership over yourself. It reminds you you are not a passenger in your morning. You are in command. The habit of repeating a powerful phrase reinforces control, clarity, and courage, planting a foundation that grows stronger with each day. Every morning, two voices compete for attention: your doubt and your discipline. Doubt whispers fear, hesitation, and what-ifs. Discipline speaks of focus, action, and control. The winner determines the rest of your day. Which will you listen to today? The voice of worry or the voice of strength? Discipline becomes louder when you act, speak with intention, and set clear direction. Each word you choose reinforces that voice. Every phrase you speak shapes your state. Make your discipline louder than your doubt, and you reclaim the morning, the day, and ultimately your life. Your body is not just a vessel, it's a control center for your mind. Motion has the power to reset your thoughts and calm anxiety before it grows. When you move, your brain releases energy, focus, and clarity. Sitting idle allows fear to multiply, but movement disrupts it. Even a few push-ups, a stretch, or a brisk walk can shift your state instantly. Athletes, soldiers, and leaders all know this truth. Action comes before calm. You don't wait to feel ready. You move and readiness follows. Your body is the switch. Flip it, and the chaos in your mind begins to fade. Anxiety thrives in stillness. If you sit with it, it grows stronger. But when you rise, when you move, when you push yourself physically, you take back control. Don't let your mind dictate your state. Outrun it, outwalk it, outpush it. Even simple movements, climbing stairs, stretching, or stepping outside, send a message to your brain: you are in command. This physical momentum breaks the cycle of worry, replacing hesitation with clarity. Every small motion compounds into strength. The moment you move, you start rewriting the script of your day. Fear doesn't get to sit in the driver's seat, you do. You don't need a gym, a routine, or hours of time. Small movements can create massive shifts in your mood and mental state. 5 minutes of stretching, 10 push-ups, a walk around your home. These reset your nervous system, calm racing thoughts, and create space for focus. It's consistent action, repeated every morning, that builds lasting change. Don't underestimate the power of small choices. Tiny movements compound into confidence, clarity, and calm. Every day you have the opportunity to use your body as a tool to quiet anxiety, energize your mind, and prepare yourself to face whatever comes next. Stillness can be dangerous when anxiety has access to your mind. Every moment you sit with fear, it grows, whispering lies and exaggerating problems. But motion, intentional, focused, physical motion, reclaims your power. Walking, stretching, exercising, even standing up, these actions signal to your brain that you are in charge. Peace doesn't come from sitting still and hoping fear disappears. It comes from moving first, acting first, and disrupting anxiety before it spreads. Motion is the antidote to worry, the reset button for your mind. Move, and the day bends to your command. Let this become your mantra: move first, move fast, move free. Don't wait for courage to arrive, you create it through action. Every morning, before the world demands your attention, use your body to reset your mind. Run, walk, stretch, push, step, whatever it takes. Each movement compounds, building clarity, strength, and focus. This is how leaders start their day. This is how you reclaim mornings from anxiety. Movement is not optional, it is your secret weapon. Move first, and the rest of the day follows. Move fast, and momentum grows. Move free, and fear loses its grip. The first voices you hear in the morning shape your entire mindset. Anxiety grows when you let in negativity. Whether it's from social media, news, or even people around you, that first exposure can dictate your focus, your energy, and your confidence. Imagine starting your day with critical headlines, gossip, or fearful thoughts. It's like feeding a fire before breakfast. The moment you choose carefully what enters your mind, you starve anxiety and nourish peace. You have the power to decide whose voice is louder, the one that lifts you or the one that drags you down. Protect this first space. It sets the tone for every hour that follows. Before you scroll, before you check messages, before the world starts demanding your attention, guard your mind. The phone is not neutral. It's a gateway for distractions, fears, and pressure. Open it too soon, and anxiety slips in before you've even stood up. Instead, pause. Take a deep breath. Center your thoughts. Remind yourself that your mind is yours to command, not theirs to control. The small act of resisting the urge to look at your phone first thing is a declaration. You are in charge. Protect your mind like treasure, because what you feed first grows strongest. Every morning you have a choice. Let the world dictate your energy, or feed your mind with what strengthens you. Headlines can fill you with fear. Scrolling can steal hours of focus, or you can choose healing, nourishment, and clarity. You can start with quiet reflection, positive words, or a short ritual that centers you. The same minute can either drain you or build you. Every day the choice is yours. Make it consciously. Don't let anxiety sneak in disguised as information. Feed your mind what empowers, and the day will reflect that strength. The moments you spend intentionally, reading, meditating, or even sitting in silence, are more powerful than endless scrolling. Silence gives your mind space to think clearly. Scripture, or uplifting words, provide guidance and focus. Strength comes from practicing these habits consistently. The first hour of your day should be yours, not the phone's, not the headlines, not anyone else's. Build a ritual that prioritizes mental clarity and peace over noise. These small habits anchor your morning, protect your energy, and limit the power anxiety has over you. You will feel the difference immediately. Your mind is like a garden. The first input you allow is the seed that grows strongest. Feed it worry, fear, and noise, and those weeds take over. Feed it clarity, courage, and focus, and your garden flourishes. Each morning is a chance to choose what grows. You decide whether to water panic or plant peace. Care for it intentionally. Weed out the negative, nourish the positive. The energy you cultivate in the morning determines the rest of your day. Protect your mind, feed it well, and watch your life grow in ways you never imagined. Purpose is a powerful weapon against anxiety. When you wake with a clear reason to act, fear loses its strength. It can whisper, it can nag, it can try to control you, but a focused mind overrides it. Think of someone who rises with intention, a goal in mind, and a plan to execute. It doesn't matter how small or big the day is. Anxiety cannot dominate. Purpose focuses your energy on what matters, giving you direction and momentum. Every decision, every step, becomes guided by clarity instead of fear. When purpose leads, panic falls behind. Make your reason to act stronger than your reason to worry. Take pen to paper and write it down. One line is enough. Today I act with courage, or today I choose progress over fear. The act of writing creates clarity and commits your mind to focus. Even when life feels chaotic, this small ritual reminds you who you are and what you're aiming for. Leaders, athletes, and successful people all have routines that anchor them in purpose. You don't need perfection, you need intention. Every morning you declare your purpose, you give anxiety a smaller space to operate. One line is a spark that sets the tone for the day. Ask yourself, are you creating your life, or simply letting it happen? Are you chasing your purpose, or reacting to every fear that pops into your mind? Anxiety thrives when you live by default, drifting from distraction to distraction. Living by design means starting your day with intention, deciding what matters, and taking deliberate steps toward it. Every morning you can choose control over chaos, focus over fear, stop reacting, start acting. The more conscious you are about your direction, the less room anxiety has to take over. Your life will follow the purpose you set. When you rise with intention, your energy multiplies. Purpose motivates you, even when challenges appear. Anxiety, on the other hand, drains you before you've even begun. Worry consumes focus, panic steals confidence, and hesitation wastes time. The morning is your first choice. Feed your energy with clarity and action, or allow fear to sap it before you move. The same hours, the same minutes, the same sunlight. What changes is your mindset. Choose purpose, and your energy flows naturally. Choose panic, and your life feels heavy and scattered. It's simple, and it's in your control. Make this a habit. Purpose first, peace follows. Every morning remind yourself why you act, what you aim for, and who you want to become. Repetition ingrains it in your mind. Soon this isn't a routine, it becomes instinct. Your mornings, your energy, your decisions, everything aligns with your purpose. Anxiety can try to interfere, but when purpose drives you, peace follows automatically. Stand by your intention every day, strengthen it with small rituals, and watch your life transform. Purpose is the anchor, peace is the reward. Make it your standard, and nothing can shake you. The morning is your battlefield, and these 5 steps are your weapons. First, control your breath, calm your nervous system, and reclaim focus. Second, command your words, speak courage, not fear. Third, move your body, disrupt anxiety, and energize your mind. Fourth, guard your input, choose what enters your mind before the world intervenes. Fifth, act with purpose, let intention drive your energy and decisions. Taken together, these steps prevent anxiety from taking root. They give you control over your thoughts, your actions, and ultimately your day. Master these, and nothing can dictate your morning or your life. Your breath is more than air. It is the switch that governs your mind. Deep, intentional breathing calms the nervous system, slows racing thoughts, and centers focus. Anxiety cannot grow when your breath is steady and deliberate. Each inhale is a claim of control. Each exhale releases fear. Leaders, performers, and disciplined people all begin by mastering this simple act. When you control your breath, your mind follows, your morning follows, and your life follows. Every day begins with this power. Own it, repeat it, and let it anchor your strength before the world demands your attention. The words you speak first thing in the morning set the foundation for your entire day. Speak fear, and your mind obeys. Speak courage, and your mind aligns with strength. Words are seeds. Plant wisely. Use short, intentional statements to focus your energy and direct your actions. Simple phrases like, "I am ready," or "I choose peace." Anchor your mindset and resist anxiety's pull. Every morning, decide whose voice you will listen to, your doubt or your discipline. Command your words, and you command your thoughts, your energy, and your results. This is where your future begins. When you take these steps, you shift the balance. Anxiety loses before it even gets a chance to grow. Your breath centers you, your words guide you, your movement energizes you, your input protects you, and your purpose drives you. Peace becomes the default state of your mind. Every day you repeat this, fear diminishes and confidence multiplies. You are no longer reactive, you are proactive. The morning is no longer a chance for panic, but a proving ground for strength. Do this, and anxiety loses. Do this, and peace wins. Do this, and your life changes. Make no mistake, this is not a casual checklist, it's a battle plan. Anxiety is relentless, and the world is full of distractions that try to steal your energy. These steps are your armor. Each morning you follow them, you fight back, claiming control over your mind and your day. This is war, and you are not a bystander. You decide who wins. Stand firm, act deliberately, and take back what belongs to you. Focus, clarity, and peace. Treat it seriously, and nothing can shake the foundation you've built with intention and action. The time to take control is not tomorrow. Every delay gives anxiety more power over your mind, your energy, and your day. Stop saying, "I'll start fresh later." Fresh starts exist only when you choose them. Right now, in this moment, you have the opportunity to reclaim your morning and your life. Take a deep breath, center your thoughts, and decide that this is the day you will act. Don't let fear dictate your schedule, your energy, or your decisions. Today is yours. Claim it, and refuse to hand it over to worry or hesitation. The power begins now. This is not just words, it's a call to move. When you finish listening, don't sit still. Stand up, breathe, speak life into yourself. Move your body, guard your mind, write down your purpose. Each small action compounds into strength, energy, and control. Action is the bridge between thought and reality. You cannot merely think your way out of anxiety, you must act. Make the decision to implement every step you've learned. Let your body, your words, your breath, and your purpose become the tools that carry you beyond fear. Stand now, and begin. If you ignore this moment, if you hesitate, anxiety remains in control. It decides how your day starts, how you feel, and how you respond. You become reactive, not intentional. Fear gains ground, and every hour becomes a struggle to catch up. The choice is yours. Let it dominate, or take command. Action is the only way to break its grip. Every deliberate step, every conscious breath, every intentional word, these chip away at anxiety's power. If you do nothing, you give it permission to lead. If you act, you reclaim mastery. Decide today that anxiety will not run your life. Your morning sets the tone for the entire day. If it is chaotic, anxious, or reactive, the rest of your hours crumble. But if you structure it with breath, words, movement, guarded input, and purpose, nothing can shake you. The foundation you build each morning is your armor. It carries you through challenges, distractions, and unexpected events. Think of it like a house. Strong walls, solid beams, and a steady foundation withstand storms. Weak foundations collapse. Build intentionally, and the day supports you, not the other way around. Your morning determines everything. Treat it with the respect it deserves. It's that simple. Anxiety steals mornings, wasted mornings steal progress, and lost progress steals lives. But every step you take, controlling your breath, commanding your words, moving your body, guarding your input, acting with purpose, reverses that cycle. Fix your anxiety by taking action. Fix your morning by starting with intention. Fix your life by repeating these steps daily, until they become instinct. This is your responsibility, your power, and your opportunity. One morning at a time, one choice at a time, you can reclaim control. Fix your anxiety. Fix your morning. Fix your life. Start now.